Alright, how's everybody doing today? Back again with another video for you guys. And today, I'm going to do something a little different. So, I noticed that a lot of my favorite YouTubers have a segment called What's on My Device, where they detail their setup and go through what kind of apps is on their device. So I thought it'd be kind of cool for me to do that now that I got this device set up exactly the way I want it after shooting the review. And usually with my reviews, I try to keep it as stock as possible so you know what you're going to get out of the box and you know how that's going to work in the long term. But now, since the review period is over, I went ahead and I completely customized this phone to my liking. And before I get started and get in depth, there's just a few YouTubers I want to thank for the videos that they posted that gave me the ideas that helped me set up my phone the way it is now. So first of all, I would like to thank Xenomax or Max Lee from HighOnAndroid.com. I would like to thank Root Junkie, and you can also check them out at rootjunkie.com. I would also like to thank Android Critics from androidcritics.com, and yeah, and How To Men. That's also another good YouTube channel. I put links to all these YouTube channels in the video description, but the reason why I want to thank these guys is because they reviewed apps or taught you how to set up certain apps so it runs in a particular way that you want it to run. Also, I would like to thank the guys from over at Android Authority. They are also pretty good with that and apps and everything. So, getting that out of the way, let's get started. So right here, I have my LG Vista. I did a review on this recently, and as you can see, right from here, when you double tap, I disabled the lock screen. I don't really like that. I like to get into it as fast as possible, and I organized everything into nice little folders. I even organized my app drawer into nice little folders. So, real quick, let's go over what I installed on the device. So now, a little bit of background. I was able to root this device using the King User application and King Root, thanks to Droid Modder X. I will also put a link to his YouTube channel in the description. So doing that, I was able to install an app that lets me change what apps are system apps and what apps aren't. There's a few apps that let you do this, like Titanium Backup, and there's an app called App Mover, and that's what I used to do this. So I made this Super User a system app, and now when I do a factory reset or whatever, I'm always gonna have root permissions. Now, also, I have Here Maps, because I think that Here Maps in some situations is a little bit better than Google Maps with their offline map integration and navigation. I have Flex Multi-Window, which, let me show you, allows me to completely customize what's in my multi-window tray. So if you look, I have Google Rewards, MovieTube, Netflix, Facebook, Here Maps, Twitter, Torch, Here Maps again. I already said that, sorry guys. My Gmail, Pandora, and this is a special Pandora, thanks to Root Junkie, And then I have Showbox YouTube. This is a special YouTube, thanks to Xenomax or Max Lee from HighOnAndroid.com. Yeah, and so now with that Flex multi-window installed, I can pretty much add anything to my multi-window and it works just like normal. Sorry, I launched the camera there by mistake. And yeah, then big shout out to who did I get this from? Kevin the Tech Ninja. I'll leave a link to his YouTube channel as well, because he has steps on how to install the Expose installer. So does Root Junkie. A lot of people have it, but you know, I checked out those videos and I was able to get an Exposed installer to work perfectly on here. And so I also installed Gravity Box and extended navbar. And big shout out to Cool Loser Tech for highlighting some of these apps here or modules. So, and then what I did is I just went in, changed the clock, and added some widgets, added some stuff to the status bar, shrunk the percentage. This is all through Gravity Box, or what's it called here? Let me find it again. Yeah, it's all through Gravity Box for KitKat, because this phone is on KitKat. And when you get these things, if you get these things, you want to get the one specific for your Android version, or you might risk breaking your device or bricking it. And it's always good to do an Android backup, just in case you mess up. But I didn't do that for this, because, you know, then I'd have to get a lot more technical with installing twerp or Clockwork Mod Recovery. And yeah, so as you can see, I changed it to center clock, and I added the date in letter format laid out nicely. I added the upload and download widget there, and then if you swiped over this way, you can see I added toggles to the nav buttons, and this is all thanks to its extended nav bar. And that's if you swipe, what's that, right? So if you swipe to the left, you have your quick media controls. That's pretty cool. And then what I did here was if you hold down the power button, you get, I added stuff to the power menu, because, you know, I noticed that although the button combo for screenshots is pretty simple, it's pretty tricky to hit right when you want to hit it sometimes. So I just added the screenshot option to the power menu, and it takes a nice little screenshot there. Real quick, real easy, nice and simple. Also in the power menu here, which is something I set up through Gravity Box, I added screen record. So if I ever shoot more videos with this device, instead of shooting it like this, I'll just use screen record, and then I'll just shoot that video, and you'll get it in a nice little cutout video where you can see exactly what's on my screen along with the audio. But another neat thing I added here was, along with these features to let you silence and mute and turn on the sound, if you click restart, I added more options to the restart menu here. So now you could do a regular reboot, you could do a soft reboot, you can go into recovery, or you can launch the bootloader. So I also did that. Now, other than that, and those apps I installed, you know, the Pandora, the Google Rewards, which lets you answer surveys for Google credits, Aptoids, which is also good. It's an alternative to the Play Store, and it works pretty well. Most of these things you don't have to have root for, but the to install this special YouTube that runs while the screen is off here, let me show you guys real quick. So I could just go ahead, again, my battery's running low. I could just go ahead and let's see, let's find something real quick. Go ahead and launch this.
No, get off. I don't want to wear the seatbelt.
No, it's scratchy.
We're just going down the road.
So let's say I had some music and I just wanted to hear the music, turn that off. And now it works completely with the screen off. So that's pretty cool. That way I get to save battery and it doesn't interrupt what I was doing. So that was that. This is thanks to Xenomax. He did a video on this app. I'll leave the links in the video description. So yeah, other than that, these are the apps that I installed because I'm heavy into movies and TV. So as you can see, I got Mobdro and MovieTube and Showbox and all that good stuff there, which I think I already said. And then this is Aptoid, where you can pretty much download any app that's on the Play Store, and some apps that aren't, you can add more stores, stuff like that. And yeah, so that's pretty much what's on my device. And I also added this sweet little Torch app, make it a little bit easier to launch the Torch there. And yeah, so that pretty much sums up what's on my device. And most of the Android devices that I get after I do the standard review, I pretty much like to set them up like this. So a lot of them will be getting the root treatment if I can find it. And you know, I will be installing the app setup just like this. And the thing that's neat about this is, thanks to Exposed Installer, I really don't have to run a custom ROM to set up Android the way I would like it. You just have to know how to navigate certain things, and then you can set it up exactly like how you want. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, I think that about wraps it up, guys. So if you enjoyed the video, please help your boy out and give me a thumbs up. That really helps out my channel. If you enjoyed this raw, uncut content, please subscribe to my channel to see more content like this. I still have a lot more videos coming soon. Got some stuff in the works. I gotta hustle up some money to get some of that stuff, but I have a lot more videos that I want to get up. Yeah, so that about covers it. Remember, I'll leave links in the description for everything I covered on channels and apps, so you can set it up like this or do something similar to your other Android devices. And y'all have a good day. Peace.